In the bustling city of Lagos, Nigeria, the Adetokunbo family lived in a comfortable, upper-middle-class neighborhood. Dele, the father, was a marketing executive at a multinational company. His wife, Tola, was a high-achieving lawyer at a prominent firm. Their lives seemed perfect to outsiders. The sprawling home, luxury cars, exotic vacations, and expensive school fees for their two children, 16-year-old Tomiwa and 12-year-old Dara. Absolutely. We're talking groundbreaking. The kind of campaign that'll have everyone saying, Adetokunbo, genius. Yes, yes, I'll send over the revised budget first thing. Pleasure doing business, Chief. Looking forward to it. Another deal closed. This quarter is going to be spectacular.
Assuming the budget holds up this time, we're not exactly swimming in Naira, Dele.
Details, details. We need to project success, Tola. Perception is everything. Besides, the kids need those school fees paid. Tomiwa's counting on that trip abroad.
And Dara needs braces, and I need to maintain a certain image at the firm. It all adds up, Dele. Sometimes I wonder if we're not just running in circles.
Nonsense. We're building an empire, my dear. An empire. Now where's my new tablet? I need to check those figures one more time. But appearances were deceptive. The Adetokunbos lived on the edge of financial ruin, driven by their relentless desire to maintain their status in a society where class meant everything. Their salary barely covered their extravagant lifestyle. Del had a penchant for the latest gadgets and cars, while Tola insisted on expensive outfits to maintain her social presence. Their family devotion took a back seat to their insatiable pursuit of wealth and recognition.
Tomiwa and Dara bore the brunt of their parents' absence. With their parents constantly working or attending social events, the children were left in the care of housemaids and their smartphones. The once loving bond the family shared slowly dissolved, replaced by cold routines and hollow interactions. And then he said, like, "Who do you think you are?" It was so embarrassing.
LOL, he sounds lame. You should ditch him.
I know, right?
Yes, the Johnson account. I'll have the brief on your desk first thing.
Quarterly projections look solid. We're on track for a record year.
Tomiwa, craving attention and belonging, began hanging out with older boys who introduced him to drugs and petty theft. He found a twisted sense of validation in their approval. Dara, meanwhile, sought comfort online, falling prey to dubious friends who lured her into sharing personal information. Both children's grades plummeted, and their once vibrant faith in God dwindled. They began to experience troubling dreams.
Tomiwa saw visions of himself trapped in a dark maze, chased by shadowy figures. Dara often dreamt of drowning in turbulent waters, screaming for help, but none to her rescue. These nightmares left them anxious and irritable, but their cries for attention fell on deaf ears.
Mom, I need money for the school trip.
Ask your father. It's always close the deal, project success. Dele, we're drowning. The credit card bills are piling up.
And who's maxing them out on designer clothes and essential salon appointments? Don't pretend you're blameless, Tola.
I need to look the part. I'm a partner at a top law firm, not some...
Somewhat. Someone who understands the value of a naira. Someone who isn't obsessed with keeping up with the Okikis.
This isn't about the Okikis. It's about our children's future. Tomiwa needs that university abroad. Dara deserves a proper education. The cracks in Dele and Tola's marriage deepened. Tola blamed Dele for their financial woes, accusing him of reckless spending. Del retorted that Tola's obsession with societal validation was the real problem. The house, once filled with laughter and love, echoed with arguments and blame.
And they deserve parents who are actually present, not constantly chasing some illusion of perfection.
Get out.
Fine. Maybe some time apart will do us both good. One fateful evening, Dele stormed out after another explosive fight. Tola, seething, threw herself into her work even harder. Neither noticed that Dara had locked herself in her room, sobbing after being cyberbullied, or that Tomiwa had sneaked out to attend a dangerous street party.
That night, Dele slept in his car, and Tola cried herself to sleep in their king-sized bed. Both had reached their breaking point, contemplating divorce. The following morning, Tola received a call from the police. Tomiwa had been arrested during a drug raid. She rushed to the station, her heart pounding with shame and anger. Deal joined her there, and for the first time in months they sat side by side, united in despair.
What happened? What did they say?
He's been arrested, Dele. Tomiwa, drugs. Drug raid? But he's a good boy. There must be some mistake.
We need to get him out.
Yes, Daly, we need to fix everything as always.
After paying Tomiwa's bail, they returned home to find Dara in tears. She confessed that she had been harassed online and was terrified of the threats she had received. The parents were stunned. The weight of their neglect became undeniable. For the first time, they saw the brokenness they had brought upon their family.
That night, Tola fell to her knees in prayer, something she hadn't done in years. Deal, hesitant at first, joined her. With tears streaming down their faces, they cried out to God, begging for forgiveness and guidance.
God forgive us. We've failed them. We've failed you.
We were so blind, chasing after things that don't matter.
Guide us. Show us how to fix this.
Help us be the parents they deserve. The couples forgave themselves. In the days that followed, small changes began to take root. Deal and Tola committed to spending time together as a family. They cancelled unnecessary expenses, downgraded their lifestyle, and began attending church regularly. Tomiwa joined a youth mentorship program at church, where he found positive role models and a sense of purpose. He discovered a passion for music and began playing the keyboard for the church choir. Dara volunteered in Sunday school, finding joy in helping younger children learn about God.
The family's finances stabilized as they embraced simplicity. They sold their luxury cars and moved to a more modest home, finding freedom in living within their means. The pressures of pretense lifted, replaced by genuine connection and gratitude. Months turned into years, and the Adetokumbos became a testimony of redemption. Their home, once a battleground, became a haven of peace. Dele and Tola's marriage grew stronger, rooted in mutual respect and shared faith. Tomiwa and Dara flourished academically and spiritually, their lives transformed by the love and guidance of their parents. At a family gathering, Dele reflected aloud, "We nearly lost everything chasing shadows, but God's light brought us back." Tears filled Tola's eyes as she nodded, holding her children close. Their journey was far from perfect, but the Adetokumbos had learned that true wealth wasn't in material possessions or societal approval. It was in the love of God and the bonds of family. Through their trials, they had discovered a profound truth. When God becomes the foundation, even the most fractured family can be rebuilt.